Madeleine Castaing was a French antiques dealer and interior designer of international renown. From her iconic Parisian showroom to her piece de resistance country home Maison de Loves, we are endlessly inspired by Madeleine Castaing's boundary-breaking artistry. Madeleine had an eye for surprising juxtapositions and whimsical finds. Her decorating career blossomed in post-World War II France, where her bold style stood out a mile against a backdrop of sober recovery. The Castaing color palette consisted primarily of reds, greens, black, her signature blue casting, and wall-to-wall leopard carpets. On the drawing board, one would think she was mad. Napoleon III furnishings, English country antiques, and faux leopard Ottoman Empire carpet. A blank canvas was never an option for Castaing, who had to find a way to complement, but not overpower, the artist's self-proclaimed tattoos that adorned the walls. Scenes from mythology, his own unconscious, and homages to the sea were all prevalent themes. Together, they'd go to cafes, museums, walks about Paris. They'd tell her their life story, and seamlessly translate it into furniture. Her fashion and beauty choices adopted the same principles of her decorative technique, becoming all the more whimsical. As she grew more eccentric in her old age, her black boutique on Rue Jacob was often mistaken for a funeral home, which made it all the stranger when Castaing beckoned in confused passerbys with her signature enthusiasm, chatting with them for hours on end. Behind the facade, the furniture inside was falling apart, the winter garden was overgrown, and Madeleine became somewhat notorious for refusing to sell to important clients or decorators she disliked. This rarely published view of the dining room at Castaing's own Paris apartment above Madeleine's shop at the corner of Rue Jacob and Rue Bonaparte shows a set of English Regency Clismos chairs and armchairs, almost certainly en suite with the pair from her collection. One of the most important aspects of Madeleine Castaing's decoration was her love of color, rich colors in exotic combinations, and its potential to evoke history and atmosphere. That is very obvious in this Madeleine Castaing-inspired suite at St. James, Paris. Her love of late 19th century furniture was groundbreaking. For 50 years, her Paris shop was a stage for her ideas and an unforgettable source of inspiration. Like all truly successful decoration, the magic comes from the flower of the combination, rather than the individual parts. At first, Madeleine was content as an affluent housewife. She briefly dabbled in silent films as an actress, but luckily, her husband's fortune blessed her with the luxury of exploring what would become her true passion. In Madeleine's bathroom, an unusual small chair is supported on ballerina legs and point. It was reputedly from a brothel. For her space at the 1948 Salon des Antiquaires, Madeleine Castaing introduced what became fashionably known as le style anglaise in a conservatory setting. Drawing by Alexander Serebriakov. Madeleine was just shy of 100 years old when she died in 1992, leaving a legacy that's given an education to today's designers. Luxury is empty until it's cultivated from a life well lived.